New tonight, the Washington Post is reporting a team of prosecutors at the Arizona Attorney General's office is investigating the so-called fake electors of 2020.
It's the most tangible development yet of efforts to look into the actions of Republicans who tried to help former President Trump overturn the election.
Joe Dana has been following this story and has the latest.
In the duly elected.
It was a desperate bid to overturn a presidential election. 11 Arizona Republicans putting their signatures to a document representing a non-existent organization, declaring, "We are the electors who represent the legal voters of Arizona," all part of a scheme by the Trump campaign to organize phony electors in 7 states.
I will investigate the fake elector scheme.
Attorney General Mays vowed to look into the matter. Now, the Washington Post reports Mays assigned a team of prosecutors to the case. They've contacted many involved and their lawyers. Investigators are in the fact-gathering phase.
Donald Trump attempted a coup.
Some anti-MAGA conservatives have told 12 News they believe prominent Arizona Republicans were complicit in Trump's coup attempt.
There's been no reckoning. There's been no, gee, that was wrong. We got carried away.
The so-called fake electors under investigation include 2 lawmakers, State Senator Anthony Kern of Glendale and State Senator Jake Hoffman of Queen Creek, Tyler Bauer of the far-right activist group Turning Point USA, and then State GOP Chair Kelly Ward also signed their names to the phony document. Hoffman has defended his role in the scheme.
We felt it appropriate to provide Congress and the Vice President with dueling opinions.
Former County Attorney Rick Romley, a moderate Republican, tells 12 News he supports the criminal investigation.
When individuals start failing to recognize what the truth is, it empowers individuals to do certain things that are just absolutely improper and potentially against the law.
A top attorney for Mays also tells the Post the case has to be, quote, ironclad shut if prosecutors decide to move forward with charges. An attorney for former President Trump has said this plan was a good faith effort to provide alternate electors. However, one email from an attorney for Arizona's Republican Party revealed he actually knew this was just illegitimate. He called them fake electors.
All right, and when you look at it, potentially what charges could these fake electors face?
That's a great question. We've spoke to a couple of election attorneys. They suggest these are charges related to election interference or possibly fraud. You know, if you read this document they signed, it literally says, "We, the undersigned, being the duly elected and qualified electors for president and vice president from Arizona, do certify the following." It goes on to, instead of certify Biden, Trump for Arizona. That's just outright false. The electors for Arizona, they were Democrats. They were selected in a state proceeding according to law. So this document is more blunt than a couple of the other states as well. The wording itself could be very important.
Okay, Joe, so what is next for the case?
So the state investigation is happening while we already have the federal investigation by the Department of Justice. That's underway. It's been going on more than a year. Many are also looking to see what happens in Georgia, where a grand jury is reviewing evidence of election interference there. If the AG's office here were to file state charges, many agree that it would likely be a while.
All right.